Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope this afternoon is treating you nicely, or whatever time of the day it happens to be for you when you come across this video. Thanks for joining me. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us this afternoon. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please, Spirit? All right, in the central energy, we've got the Magician. So there's some sort of manifestation happening. You're taking action to create something. In the challenge position, whoa. In the challenge position, you got the Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody got caught being malicious. Somebody wants to come clean. They want to confess. Maybe this magician got caught being malicious, or maybe their challenge is people who are malicious and want to turn over a new leaf. In the subconscious, we've got the King of Cups. Love. Balancing your wants with the desires of others. A sensitive leader. So what? In the recent past, we've got the Two of Pentacles here. Balancing something, multiple priorities, multitasking. Intentions and expectations. Strength reversed. So somebody's balancing multiple priorities. It could be that we got too much on their plate. Strength reversed. They don't have the strength for it, the courage of it. They might be experiencing a weakness, insecurity. They might be running out of energy in the near future. King of Pentacles here. Somebody who can manage a circumstance. The generosity, prosperity. Somebody's coming into prosperity. The lens that's being looked through. The Two of Wands in the reverse. So somebody didn't plan well. There's a fear of the unknown. There's no reconciliation. They didn't reach their goals. In the environment. In the environment, we got the Seven of Cups. So there could be a lot of choices. There could be an illusion, some kind of a delusion. Searching for purpose, daydreaming about all of these different opportunities. They lacked planning. They didn't get what they wanted. Hopes and fears. The Hermit in the upright. The hope is to what? Get out of the chaos, exit this chaos, to go somewhere where they can just be quiet, be still. The outcome. Oh, Ace of Swords reversed. Look at that. There's chaos. Disaster. Confusion. Somebody lied. They're in this Seven of Cups energy. It was all wishful thinking. Six of Cups. They're remembering all of their heartfelt proposals. And the inheritance that they received, which is leaving. They're losing it. So that's what this is. They're remembering about the love, about all the romance that they had in order to gain wealth. And they're losing it now with this Five of Pentacles, and they're in a Nine of Swords energy. They're in a nightmare over it. They're losing everything. You have learned what it is that they've been doing, or somebody has, and they're being cut out. They're confused. They're getting cut off from love. They can't have any more love because they're just a F-boy or an F-girl. And this is the completion of your heavy burden regarding them and their needs, their persistent betrayals. And you're moving into freedom and marriage, which is harmonious and pleasurable. You have shed a light on all of this conflict here. And judgment is being cast on those who were greedy. The High Priestess has gained a victory here. The Divine Feminine has gained a victory. There's public recognition. Look at that. Victory. So that's the Six of Wands victory and the Chariot. So Divine Feminine is free. She's free with limitless potential now. Excited and free. Courageous and strong. Perseverant and coming into their rewards. This is over. This betrayal, this confusion, this delusion, this lying, this all this ickiness regarding love is over. It's death, and that's justice. Those who are being malicious regarding love, they're weak in the knees now. They're weak in their freaking knees. They want to love bomb you. They want to work with you. You're making plans for the future. Your 10 of Cups union. Yeah. So these ones who were abusing you, they're at a stalemate. They could be at a crossroads. They're trying to defend their beliefs regarding love. But whatever. Love and passion. They want this new contract. They could be they want a new contract. They're wanting to negotiate with this Empress, High Priestess, who was able to stand up for herself and persevere and maintain control of this new beginning regarding love. Okay, she's an earth angel. And she's moving forward with the Emperor here into a destiny, a new destined thing. And these ones who were messing around, they've just got to walk away. They got to let it go. They got to let her go. High Priestess Empress. They got to let her go. And it's really kind of gross. You got all these different masculines all up in her energy, and it's like they have no honor or respect for her intimate space, you know? They see it, they want it, they go for it, they like get all up in there. They're weak, they're struggling. Got caught being malicious, martyring people for profit, using love as a way to do it, lying about love. Look, peace. Whoever this magician is, they're not at peace. They're trying to manifest something. They're challenged because they have been caught being malicious. They're not at peace. The truth is out. They're a player. A player dressed up as a King of Cups. Tricking people into thinking they're a lover. Body. They're thinking of their body. They want to manifest a new body. They're not at peace. They got caught being malicious. They're a player. They might want to, they're looking at the body of a King of Cups. It's a soul's container. They're looking at the body of this King of Cups. They're trying to manifest walking in. King of Cups needs a body. They're trying to manifest a body. They're not at peace. Two of Pentacles in the recent past. So there's some negotiations. There's decisions being made regarding what? There's multiple things going on here. Location. They could be at a crossroads. At some unknown location. They're not courageous. They're not feeling strong. They could be experiencing low energy and raw emotion. Objectivity. Balanced, stable, rational, objectivity. They're in low energy and they're in raw emotion because you're balanced and stable. We got King of Pentacles in the near future. A teacher. A teacher. King of Pentacles in the near future. We've got Two of Wands in the reverse. Somebody has there's a fear of change. They want to play it safe. They didn't plan well. Vanity. Vanity. Illusion. Stuck on all these choices. They could be daydreaming about whatever. Doing nothing. Do nothing. They didn't do anything. They were wishful thinking for all these opportunities, but they didn't do anything to earn it. They were trying to, they were being malicious, stealing their way to the top, hurting others to climb their way to the top. The brutalizer, playing God. So they didn't do anything to earn any of these opportunities here. We've got the Hermit here, soul searching. There could be a fear of the truth coming out, hardship. They're experiencing some hardship because the light is being shined on something. Maybe it was too hard. Maybe they're undergoing hardship. They're afraid of hardship. Ace of Swords reversed. They're confused. They were malicious and brutal. Their judgment is clouded. They're not operating out of truth. Labor. Whatever they're working a lie. They're confused about the work they've been doing. They're clouded. Invisible. They may be in an invisible place trying to work against this wholesome person. They're being disconnected from this wholesome person. Them and their horseplay, their foolishness is being disconnected from that wholesome person. This lie, this brutality that they've been putting against this wholesome person. It was prophesied that this wholesome person would be entering a leadership role, a spiritual throne. And they've been trying to dominate, unalive, and muddle the energy of this person. There may be a visitation from love, a lover, your actual lover. And this addiction, those who are addicted to your energy, those who are addicted to being seen as you, they're going in the grave. They're going in the grave. This sovereign person, what? This witch is making a promise to this sovereign person because attention has been brought to the arcana of what they were doing. They have been seen and you have been observed and forgiven. So you're this sovereign being, and this is your position of privilege. There's a backstory to this. These spirits were being used against you by religion, but you survived. This is religious witchery. Yeah, you were able to self-preserve through those people. This explorer messing around with the innocent and conscientious beings for things. This chicken wanted their things, and now they're going to get justice. A change is coming. They are going to be made absent, and they won't be receiving these services. They won't be in the presence of those who are here in service. These puppeteers that were fighting, they're not going to be able to take advantage of the services that are being offered anymore because they tried to destroy the one who was offering the services. They were working very, very hard to cause hardship for the one who actually has the gift. They wanted to steal it. They were malicious. They were brutal. They were vain. They think themselves better than, tougher than, larger than, more important than, more capable than. They really have a tendency of looking down their nose at others and seeing everybody else as less knowledgeable, less capable. It's strange what people will do to make themselves look like this. They play the peaceful. They play the sweetheart, the conniving, the meddler. Smile in your face. So this magician isn't having any peace. They don't have any peace. Peace is in the reverse. They've been taking some kind of action to try to manifest something, but they don't have peace. Alone in the reverse. They're not alone. They're not the only ones who aren't at peace. Whoever they've been working with doing this magic stuff, they're not at peace. They're challenged because they got caught being malicious. They're just a player. They're a malicious brutalizer. A vain, arrogant brutalizer. They don't work for anything. They trick others and muddle other people's energy and life path. They somehow insert themselves, by playing friendly, and then they insert themselves into the energy, and then they use that energy to do crap. Okay, everything's in ruins for these ones. They've been caught being malicious. They're just a player. They're a hokey pokey player, and everything's in ruins for them. You got this King of Cups here, who, they're looking for a body. This King of Cups could be emotionally stable, settled. Let's get some more clarification. This magician is thinking about this King of Cups. It's like they're out of peace. They're not alone. They were working with people. They got caught being malicious to this King of Cups. They were trying to take this King of Cups body. And now they're not being supported. They wanted the body of this King of Cups. In the recent past, we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So there's negotiations, there's balancing, there's multitasking, there's a location. They could be at a crossroads. They could be at some location. They want forgiveness. They're in the dark. They want you to forgive the dark side. They want you to forgive their practices. They want you to forgive the malicious betrayal and brutalization. They're in strength reversed, so they don't have any courage. They're feeling weak. They got low energy. They're in raw emotion here. They're in raw emotion because you are stable and you are secure. It could be that they've got caught playing both sides. This player. Blind spot. Yeah, they got caught in the whirlwind. Objectivity, playing one side against the other. People can see it. You're stable. King of Pentacles is here. There's a teacher looking for an exit plan. This teacher is looking for an exit plan. They want out. This King of Pentacles wants out, or somebody that this King of Pentacles is dealing with wants out. We've got lack of planning, Two of Wands in the reverse. This vain person or vain people, they have a fear of the unknown. They might be trying to play it safe. They're tired. They're tired. They don't have any energy. Strength in the reversed. Seven of Cups. They spun an illusion. It was all wishful thinking. You didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to earn it. Leaving. You're leaving. You didn't do anything. You're leaving. You didn't do anything. You are leaving. Okay? It was all wishful thinking. The Hermit's here shining a light on this hardship that these ones were putting you under, that putting others under. Look, you're not having anxiety about it. You're shining a light on this, the hardship that they put you through. You're not a weed seed. You're very responsible, settled. You're not flighty. You're not wishy-washy. When you commit, you truly commit. So these ones are in Ace of Swords reverse. They were lying very, very hard. They were working very, very hard to tarnish you. King of Cups, it looks like they wanted your body, but they're not being supported here now. You didn't do anything and you're leaving. You're out of here. Out of here. Everything's crumbling for them. They built it on your energy. It's out of there. Look at this. They were playing games with love. Playing games with love. Broke all their promises. Being childish. Being childish little non-committal hoe bags. Guilty of neglect. That's what their game is. And now they're drowning because their needs aren't being met. They're going under. And things are getting really rough for them because you're protecting yourself. You're getting very fierce. You're being very aggressive. It's like they lost and they need to face it. Okay? They looked at you as though you were just another notch on the freaking headboard, and you're like, they're just an empty vessel trying to stuff you in a rabbit hole. And you're like, out of here, man. They burned many, many flames. Just like they were trying to blame you, but you were too hard. You're a shining diamond. And things are falling apart. They were tempted by this snake, and it could be that snake wants to reach forward, trying to reconnect, but they got secrets. They're lying. Whatever they're trying to say, they're lying. They're grieving because they're unable to free themselves from this web that they got themselves involved in. They're crushed because their connection with you is ending. And they're going far, far away from you. They're looking for an escape from this long road. A long road in which they will not get what they want. A long road of struggle. They're not being supported. They're not being supported in their magical efforts to steal the body of this King of Cups. Doing dark side shady crap. So we got a magician here, a wizard, a witch, whatever you want to call it, manifestor, creator, whatever. They are not at peace, and they're not alone in that. So, which means that they've been working with others, and they're all guilty. They're all feeling the pain from the damage that they've caused. Excuse me. They're all feeling the pain from the damage they've caused. And we got secrets in the reverse, which means all their secrets are out. Everybody knows what they've been doing. They got caught being malicious. Okay? Seven of Swords in the reverse. They're seen as a player. They're just a malicious player. And now everything is in ruins for them. The secrets are all out. They weren't doing this alone. They're not at peace. They're not at peace. Everything's in ruins because you're an irreplaceable being. The way you love cannot be matched. These ones came after purity, who did nothing. You're this beautiful King of Cups, and they wanted your body. They wanted to be seen as you, but they're not being supported now. Their secrets are all out. Everybody knows what this person is, what they've been doing, and nobody wants to work with them. They're like, it's like they're hiding or something. They don't want to unfinished business in the reverse. So business is finished. They're not being supported. They're done. So whatever business this is, it's over. Their secrets are all out. They were trying to steal the body of this King of Cups. They're not at peace right now. Whoever was helping them come against this King of Cups, who is an irreplaceable being, the way they love can never be matched. They're all messed up right now. They could be stuck at a crossroads, at an unknown location. We've got forgiving and dark side. They might want your forgiveness for playing in the dark side regarding responsible family units. What they did, they regret doing what they did to families for money. They want forgiveness for playing in the dark and trying to destroy family trees, family lives. They just wanted to be little whores. Yeah, look at that. Forgiveness times 2. They're like, oh, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I did my very best to send you to hell. Now will you please forgive me? Because that's where they're going. And they're weak. They're in raw emotion over it. Strength reversed. They're very insecure right now and struggling. They got caught playing both sides of the coin. You're stable and secure, which is causing them a failure. They got caught up in this whirlwind. You were not supposed to be stable and secure. You were not supposed to be managing your emotions, King of Cups. You were supposed to be in your south node, freaking out about all this deceit. But you held your waters calm. Look at this. You're in an inseparable union. Our love is always there despite the distance. So they're breaking up. They're breaking up because you're stable and secure. They could not see what was really going on. You were and always have been, or maybe, connected with an inseparable love. You are irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Whatever this is a spiritual union, I really believe, and this has all been in the works for a very long time. Yeah, a responsible union. So, and years ago, I got the message, when I had my first miscarriage, I was told by who I perceived to be God then, who I perceived to be the he with all authority, because he's the only one that sounds like, when he speaks, it rumbles through your soul. So he was the one who said, if you were meant to be together, you would have had the child. And so this tells me that whatever this is, it's been going on your entire lifetime. You may have come here on mission specifically to break up this dark side bullcrap regarding families. Who you're meant to be with is guiding you on the other side in the spirit. And you got here, you lost your memory, you got all wound up in this crazy drama that these vain people, these illusions that they were casting on you, and you got caught up in the love game, most likely, because that's where they place everybody, is in the root chakra, right? In that lower vibrational fight or flight, the only time you ever feel good is when you're like in explosion mode or whatever. They didn't ever want you to think about families, and this was always supposed to be a struggle. And the only thing that you're ever supposed to want is that release, that moment of pleasure during whatever. So anyway, we got the King of Pentacles here. Now we got a teacher looking for an escape plan. I don't know if this is the King of Pentacles. It could be. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Let's see, what do we got here? Reciprocity. Reciprocity. This teacher is getting what they gave. All this maliciousness, all this brutality. This teacher is getting it back. They're getting it back. They have to go through it. They have to go through what they put you through, and they're seeking an exit plan. This could be this King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Or it could be this King of Pentacles, which is in a protective mode, ensuring that this bad teacher this player who was trying to steal the body of this King of Cups, is going to get what they gave. It could very well be that this King of Pentacles is offering this protective, boom, generosity of reciprocation. Well, they got a fear of change. They lacked planning. They're very vain and they're tired. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. We got the Seven of Cups here in the environment. So there's a lot of opportunities or there's a lot of illusions. You didn't do anything. You're leaving. You've taken it as far as you can. They've taken it as far as they can. You're out of here. You're out of here. You're leaving these dark side behind. You're in your oh, look at that. You're leaving. You're taking your self-love and your healing ability and you're going out of here. You didn't do anything. There's a light being shined on the on the hardship that these ones were putting you through. You're not having any anxiety about it. You're not a weed seed. You're not chaff. You were willing to settle down and be responsible. And these ones just wanted to put you in hardship, trying to steal your destiny. That's all they wanted to do, is steal your destiny. They went after irreplaceable, loving people, and they tried their very best to destroy them because they're a demon or a shady character. They don't give a crap. There's no love in them. They prefer deceitful, brutalization, maliciousness. Ace of Swords reversed, dishonesty. This is their game. This is what they work for, and this is what they work with. Things are crumbling around them because whatever they've been enjoying was built on the energy of this. You and these power couples of light, these power couples of strength, these peaceful beings. Look, third party. Everything's crumbling for these third-party hoe bags. They were working real hard, trying to create confusion and chaos around families, responsible family units. They were lying, let a lion sack of crap. They did not appreciate you whatsoever. They just wanted to F you up in every way that they could. And they wanted you to like it, this destruction. But you never gave up hope for intimate, faithful unions and strong family trees, and it's time. It's too late for them to take any action against this. They're confused, they're overwhelmed, they're reminiscing about the inside jokes, and the truth is out. The truth is seen. Everybody sees the truth, and they want to escape. They're being detached, these prideful people, these prideful sex maniacs. They don't give a crap about anybody or anything. In fact, they get off on it when they're suffering, especially when they're suffering due to their actions. They love it when people who love themselves are suffering due to their shady actions. They can't get in your space. They can't get in your space. They're restricted from your space because they're unworthy and they sabotage themselves. They were unsatisfied with love. They were unsatisfied with intimate, faithful unions. They didn't want to be loyal. They didn't want to work with their partner to build a strong foundation. They were being petty, addicted to habitual patterns, the easy street. And now they've missed their opportunity for a new chapter that is responsible because they're not it. Their values are all about money. And now they don't know what to do because of these soul ties, these soul contracts. Everything's being gossiped about. They're being held back. Look at this. They're being held back from soul ties and soul contracts. They don't honor them. They're not responsible. They're not faithful. This is an unexpected outcome. And they're broken because of your commitment, because of your upcoming faithful, beautiful, loyal union. And they're feeling the damage. They're hurting because all of that neglect that they gave you, low level vibrational, low vibrational crap, it's all coming back to them. And now this runner is daydreaming of you. They're longing for you. They're really feeling your absence. And they're guilty. Feeling the pain from the damages that they've caused. This chaser wants to talk to you. They want to mend connection with you because they want to be part of your destiny, but they tried to steal it. They tried to destroy you. They didn't give a crap about you. They wanted you stuck here forever, suffering. An irreplaceable, the way you love can never be matched person. This player lied on you hard, trying to create illusions about you, being very, very malicious. No. No. Business is done. They're looking for an exit plan. Whoever this magician is, they're not at peace, and they're not alone in that. Their secrets are exposed. Everybody knows what they've been doing. They're very, very unfriendly. They're very unfriendly. Everybody knows that now. It's no secret. They have they're hostile. They're malicious. And they got caught. They're a player, and everything's in ruins. They're challenged because you're an irreplaceable being, and you're seen as that. You're uninterested in playing with them anymore. You don't want to have anything to do with them, and they're very hostile about it. They're demanding to be allowed into your energy. They want your energy. They want to manifest off your energy. They need it. And they're not welcome. They're not welcome to it. They're not welcome to partake in it. They're not welcome to be in it at all. You have a very, very special love. And this malicious player has no business being in your energy. They were trying to steal the body of this King of Cups. And now they're not being supported any longer. Business is finished and nobody wants to work with them. This person is a hostile player, malicious, and they got caught. Nobody wants to play with this person anymore. They're not even curious about it. They don't want to even, don't talk to me about it. They're like, no, they don't want to know nothing about it. You got the Two of Pentacles here in the recent past. Somebody's trying to negotiate. They could be stuck at a crossroads. There's a location. They may be at an unknown location. They may not know where they're at. Somewhere between the clouds and some covering. They don't know where they're at. They might feel like they were tricked. We've got forgiving and forgiveness and the dark side. They're stuck in the dark side. Their location is the dark side. Their location is the dark side. They're stuck at a crossroads, or they're just all tied up. There's forgiveness twice. They want forgiveness twice for what they did in the past. Their location's in the dark. They're stuck in the dark. They are stuck in the dark. Look, you're not giving them any favors. No favors. They want forgiveness, and you're not giving them any favors. They're stuck in the dark. You don't want to have nothing to do with that. It's like, no, they tried to pull you into that. They tried to stick you into that. Oh, they wanted you. And now they have low energy. It could be that whatever this dark side is, it's draining them. They're weak. They're in raw emotion because you're stable and secure. They got caught up in a crazy whirlwind and didn't realize that you were in an inseparable connection. They could not ever separate you from the divine. They could not separate you from the opposite of this, because you are love. irreplaceable, unmatched love. Yeah. They were never going to be able to take you out. They moved against you real hard trying to take your body, take your life, and it was never going to be able to happen. You're inseparable. You're in an inseparable love with the divine. Check-in. We got check-in in the reverse. Nope. This says, I want to catch up and make sure everything is going well. And you're like, nope, you don't want to have anything to do with it. They're not able to check in. They can't check in, which means they can't tap into your love. They can't tap into your energy. They can't remote view you. They can't astral travel to you. You're not inviting them to your house. You're not serving them tea. You're not doing any of that. They didn't realize that they were never, ever, ever going to be able to separate you from the divine. They were just being malicious and brutalizing you and playing. It was never going to happen. We have a King of Pentacles here. Now, this King of Pentacles could be in a protective position regarding this King of Cups. Or it could be that this King of Pentacles is actually the teacher that is getting reciprocation for what was going on with this King of Cups. They're looking for an exit plan. It could very well be that this King of Pentacles is that magician that was trying to steal the love and the position, the body of this King of Cups. Let's get the love. So let's get another clarifier out here. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? Is this King of Pentacles the one that's getting the boogeyman back? Is this the one looking for an exit plan? Yeah. This King of Pentacles is an impostor. They're getting the nasty deeds back, and this is an impostor teacher, a bad teacher. This is a wealthy man in a leadership role, in a teacher role. And they're an imposter. They're not the actual teacher. They're teaching bad, malicious, brutalizing crap. They're looking for an exit plan. There may be a date. They may be looking for a date. They may want to get a date. They got to go find somebody that they can latch on to. Two of Wands in the reverse. They're afraid of change. They have a fear of the unknown. They're very vain. They're very prideful. And they're very tired. They're exhausted from moving against you because you refuse to back down. They're not being supported either, and they're making mistakes. They're making mistakes. Look, you're not giving any small favors here in the recent past. Nobody's giving them a small favor. And here in the lens that's being looked through, you're not giving any big favors either. They're not getting any help. They're not being supported. They're struggling. We've got 7 of Cups in the environment. So there could be an illusion, a delusion. There might be many opportunities for you because you didn't do anything. And that's exactly what this could be. You may have a whole lot of different opportunities here because you didn't do anything. You didn't participate in this. You didn't retaliate. You didn't go all, warmongering on anybody. You've taken it as far as you can go, and you get to leave. You get to leave because you love yourself. You've healed. You remained balanced. You remained harmonious. You didn't hurt anybody. You didn't go all militant. You didn't get militant on anybody. They couldn't turn the King of Cups into a malicious person. Yeah, you're honest. You're honest and true. Yeah, you've got a lot of options coming forward to you. These people were they were daydreaming about being you, but they can't. There's a light being shined here on the hardship that they brought to you. You're not having anxiety. You're very settled and stable while dealing with these people in the shadows. friendly. These unfriendly shadow dwellers. You're shining a light on it. The Ace of Swords in the reverse. So they were lying. They've got clouded judgment. They're very brutal, malicious, and they were working very, very hard in that energy. And whatever they built on this third-party hoe bag energy, on broken hearts and broken foundations and destroyed family units and suffering and all of that, it's all falling apart now. They're envious. It's all falling apart. Their malicious brutality did not gain them heaven. They did not get utopia. How about that? They were bragging all about it. They're bragging. They were bragging all about it. And everything's crumbling now for them. These envious ones are feeling very, very negative. They're going around lying, or they're feeling very, very negative about the dishonest. Oh, they want revenge. They want to make chaos. They want to deliberately manipulate people's minds about you. They want revenge so bad. They're going out there and they are slandering you in a bad way. They're getting it off their chest. They're venting it. They could be just going on, giving people unsolicited advice, telling them you're a nuisance. They should go mess with you. This tribe. They want to mess with the health of your love. That's the secret. They want to F up your love. That's all they ever wanted to do. These people aren't love. There's no love in them. They're malicious. They're brutalizers. They're a player. They're all about show. I'm tough. I'm strong. I'm more worthy of leadership than you. You're just an ignorant fool. Weak, weak, weak. And they're very, very hostile about it. You, who are in an inseparable connection with spirit, with source, they tried like the Dickens to separate you from that and stuff you in the dark, and they could not do it. Instead, that's where they're at. That's their location. Whether it be in the spirit, whether it be in the energetics, I don't know if they're still here in the 3D, if they're still here in a 3D body. You pass by some of these people, and you look in their eyes and they're like so vacant. I mean, there's still a flesh suit there, but like this, there's nobody home. So you wonder if that's what it's like to be in this space. I don't know. Do they still get a body? I don't know. But they were trying to steal the body of this King of Cups. Because this King of Cups is love. An irreplaceable love. Yeah, King of Pentacles is an impostor. I'm not who you think I am, he says. Wow. So this magician is not at peace. They're not alone in this. Their whole collaboration, whoever they was working with, are not at peace. The secrets are all out in the open. They are very unfriendly and hostile. Very unfriendly and hostile. These copycats. They imitate and adopt the behavior or practice of another because you feel you aren't good enough as yourself. These are copycats. They don't like themselves. They don't want to be seen as who they are. So they gather big old groups and they get real hostile and they move against love and they steal the body and then present themselves as that. They stick their little self inside that flesh suit and they dress themselves up in the energy of love, but inside that little black being that's inside that body, that parasitical, whatever that is, yeah, it's living in there now. And there's a lot of them in there. This King of Pentacles is one of them. Copycat. Magician. They're not having a peaceful time with this. They're very hostile. They've been caught being malicious. 7 of Swords in the reverse. They've been caught being malicious. The truth has been revealed. They are a brutalizer, a player. Things are falling away for them. It's all in ruins. Welcome in the reverse. They are not welcome in this new chapter. They were messing around with an irreplaceable being. The way they love can never be matched. And they're hot-headed. They're having problems with their little attitude right now. They're very hostile. They're very, very hostile. They can't control themselves. They're freaking out, right? They're freaking right out. They're having emotional outbursts with very little provocation. They couldn't be you, King of Cups. They don't have any love in them. Isn't that funny? Somebody who can't control their hot-headed outbursts wanted to dress up as a King of Cups and then move in the world as though they were love when they're this dark, icky, malicious, brutalizing energy. They wanted to cloak themselves in this King of Cups energy. They wanted to walk into that body. They're not having any peace. Everybody they collaborated with, they're no longer welcome. Everything they gained, it's being lost. It's coming apart. Yeah, they're all about toxic relationships. They're not being supported any longer. Business is finished. People are done working with them. They don't want to work with them. They're not even curious in the slightest. They're not intrigued at all to learn any more about what this magician has to offer them. This teacher, this King of Pentacles, who is an impostor. He's not who people think they are. He's been portraying himself as a teacher, and he's getting what he gave. He's getting reciprocity right now, and he's looking for an exit plan. He's looking for an exit plan. He taught people how to be toxic. This is a very bad teacher. He taught people how to be toxic. Toxic relationships, karmic people, codependency, third-party infidelity, bragging about how badly you can hurt somebody intentionally. Oh, what fun. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here. Somebody's managing multiple priorities. They are looking for a negotiation. They want to negotiate something, or perhaps they bound themselves to a contract with the dark side, and that's where they're at right now. They have some kind of a contract. They're some kind of an obligation with this dark. You've got forgiving. You've got forgiveness. And they want forgiving. I want forgiveness. They're in a very bad place, and you're not giving them any small favors. You're not intertwining your energy with them. You're not connecting. You're letting them have their karma. You're not involving yourself with it. You're not going to go pay their karmic debt. You're not going to do that. You're denialist. Denialist. They deny the existence, truth, or validity of something despite proof or strong evidence that it is real, true, or valid. They denied that love was real. They thought that they and their ability to destroy loving and kind people meant that they were it. They were the it. They were the it. Denialist. And now they want forgiveness. They're in strength reversed. They're struggling emotionally. They got low energy because you are stable, strong, secure in yourself. They got caught up in that whirlwind. They didn't see what was really going on. You're not allowing them to check in. You're not allowing them in your space anymore. You were always in an inseparable union, and they did not see it. They were blinded to the fact that they could never, ever, ever separate you from the Most High. You're a child of the Most High. You are love itself, and they were trying to take the body that the Most High moves through. The light. The love. The soul connection with Creator. With creation, with the one who gave you life. They thought they were going to strip it from you, and the whole time you were connected, and this whole thing was being watched. Look, materialistic. They're seen as materialistic. They just wanted your stuff. They didn't care about love. They didn't care about happiness. They didn't care about adding value to their soul. They thought if they just dressed up and looked pretty, they could walk around and just, it would be that. They could pretend and it would just be that. Look, outside validation. They want to look very pretty. If people tell them they're pretty and they tell them how clever they are, then they believe it. They don't actually have to be it, right? They're an imposter. They're not who they say they are. This King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, it seems to me, is this magician collaborating with others to try to steal the body of this King of Cups. They're not being supported now anyway in this toxic relationship, these karmics, these codependent karmics. They're done working with them. This King of Pentacles is looking for an exit plan because he's getting reciprocity. He's feeling the damages from the pain that he's caused here with teaching people how to be toxic in their relationships. This is the big daddy teacher, the big wig, the successful person. He's an imposter. He's been busted is what he's been. Oh, he wants out. He's getting reciprocity. It's not good. It's not good. He's not getting any small favors. He's not getting any big favors. He can't check in. He's not able to get into your energy. Look, meddling, codependent, low vibrational, brutal, malicious entity. Teaching people, children, youngsters, how to grow up and be toxic and hot-headed in their relationships with these people who have the way they love can never be matched. How to just go in, be toxic, and just brutalize them in their emotions. This is what this person was teaching. Codependency. An unhealthy way of obtaining self-esteem. Your feelings and safety is dependent on another. This one wanted these people to be dependent on their false narrative here. Meddling, intruding in other people's affairs or business without right or invitation. This King of Pentacles, they're not a King of Pentacles. They're an imposter playing a role. This is probably the same person that stole that King of Pentacles body. Just like they were trying to transfer out of that body into this King of Cups body. That King of Pentacles wanted that King of Cups body and didn't get it. Did not get it. Lack of planning. This vain person is tired. They don't have any energy. They made mistakes and they're not getting any big favors. Nobody wants to work with them. They can see. This is a body hopper. This is like they just go walk into this body, walk into that body, and they live for what? Thousands of years, just going and taking over new vessels here and there. Clingy. Needy. Emotionally connected or dependent. Overwhelming and suffocating others. Nobody wants to give them any big favors. Nobody wants to work with them. This person is an illusionist. You didn't do anything. You're leaving. You love yourself. You're honest and true. You're not playing games with people. You're not casting illusions. You do have a lot of opportunities, though. Check it out. Check it out. This dominator hypocrite is all upset because you're leaving. You didn't do anything. They couldn't set you up. This illusion that they were trying to cast over you, it didn't work. It was all a daydream. You didn't do anything. And so you're leaving. You love yourself. You're very honest. And this is a hypocrite. They were saying that they were self-love, that they were this King of Pentacles, protective, that they were this King of Cups, loving. But they were the exact opposite. They wanted to dominate that which they were trying to imitate. They wanted to control other people. This is a clinging, hypocritical, dominator, malicious, brutalizer who lies and lies and lies. They're a third-party hoe bag. They just want to go F this and F that, and they don't care. They're in raw emotion. Man, they lost. You're in the hermit energy here, and you're shining a light on the hardship that they caused you. You're not anxious. You're settled. And these people, they're very, you're settled. And these people, you were settled and you kept your cool. You didn't go freaking out. You didn't enter South Node when they were putting you through all this hardship. These unfriendly shadow characters. You're shining a light on the hardship that they brought you. And you're being cautious. Or perhaps they need to be cautious. You act very careful in order to avoid possible danger that may not even exist. So, yeah. You might be cautious right now, but you're very calm. You're very settled. In the presence of this unfriendly shadow character or characters, you're shining a light on it. They're in an Ace of Swords reversed energy. They're lying. They're trying to spread malicious untruths about you. They're confused. They're laboring. Or whatever they worked for is crumbling. They're a third-party hoe. That's what they like. They're the complete opposite of family units, loyal and strong family trees. No, they're all about toxic relationships and destroying all kinds of stability. They don't want to be stable. They just want to be chaos, and they're bragging about it like it's great fun, like they're cunning. Oh yeah, they're clever. They're so clever, cunning, clever. They're going to come in. They want to trick you. They want to trick you up. Accusatory. Oh, they're blaming you. They're blaming you for their third-party, malicious, brutalizer selves. They're projecting their persona onto you. They want the world to see you as them. They accuse others of certain acts because they want to deflect from their own misdeeds or insecurities. This King of Pentacles is an impostor, and they've been teaching everybody about toxic relationships. They were bragging that they made so many, they turned all these people into little hoe bags. Oh, the power behind that. That deception. They turned all these people into third-party hoe bags that brutalized love, that wanted to support them, care for them, make sure that their life was improved. They taught them how to brutalize that which could lift and elevate them. Deceptive. They led others to believe something other than the truth in order to protect themselves. They behaved in a dishonest way. King of Pentacles is an imposter. They're not who they think you are, or they're not who you think they are. They're very obsessive and irresponsible. They have an unhealthy attachment, which can lead others to feeling fearful or anxious. They're careless about the consequences of their actions and do not care what happens afterwards. They fear they won't be liked or appreciated if they do not nurture the needs of others above their own. So they pretend that that's what they're doing. They pretend to be protective, but they're actually creating codependent, meddling, toxic, third-party hoe bags. That was what this teacher did in the dark side. And now they're trapped there. Oh, they want forgiveness for what they did. They're being detached, or maybe they have been detached from you, and they're paranoid. They're very egotistical and dogmatic, possessive, superficial, some savior complex. They're stubborn and inconsiderate. They demand, look, their heart is closed off. They withdraw. They don't really want anybody into their space, and they demand blind loyalty. And they're spiteful if people don't give it to them, and they project their own persona onto others. The overindulgences, the defensive attitude, the serial cheating, the toxic relationships. So they wanted to make people uncertain. They wanted to instill scarcity mindset into people, to tell them that the way to get out of scarcity mindset, out of poverty, would be to go brutalize those who want to love you. Don't build with somebody you love. Tear them down and take what they've done. It's an inferiority complex dressed up as a King of Pentacles. He tried to body hop. He wanted this freaking King of Cups' body. And he didn't get it. Looking for an exit plan. This narcissist meddling in people's lives, turning them into, teaching them about toxic relationships, teaching them about infidelity, teaching them to brutalize those whose love cannot be matched, those whose love could have elevated them up. And instead, they were convinced that the way to get to the top was to drag them into the bottom. So we got a copycat here, a magician who is a copycat, a professional copycat. They go around body snatching and then dress up in the energy of, and then pretend that they are. And this person is not at peace. Everybody who collaborated with them is not at peace. The secret is out. It's no longer a secret. They are unfriendly, very hostile, and they did not stay in their lane. They refused to stay in their own lane. They were out there playing with other people's lives in a malicious way. They had a great support system. Apparently it was profitable. A lot of people really wanted to help them be successful in this. They're malicious. They got caught being a player. Everything is in ruins now, and you're not welcoming them into your life. You are an irreplaceable being. The way that you love cannot be matched, and they're very hot-headed about this. They're having emotional outbursts. Look, because it's announced. Everybody knows it. The secrets are out. It's been announced. This person is losing it. They're losing it because people know that you're an irreplaceable being, man, and they're just a malicious brutalizer. Bad impostor, hostile, going after this King of Cups body. Wow, nobody's supporting this person anymore. They're struggling. They're all about toxic relationships. Business is finished. People aren't even curious about this anymore. They don't want anything to do with this bad teacher. It's over for this person. It's over. They're a troll. They're a nasty troll. They're a nasty troll. I want to read it. Troll. They are a nasty troll. Are you a necessary evil? Do you feel you must play devil's advocate? Or are you someone who hates themselves so much they feel they have to try to get others to feel the same way? If you answered yes to one or more of these questions, please seek help or therapy or get a hobby. So this person is a troll. They feel really crappy about themselves. They do not like who they are, and they want to hop in all these different bodies, and they want everybody else to feel as bad as they do. So they manipulate people into toxic relationships, being unfaithful, having no stability, within themselves or within their relationships or whether in their environment. This is a freaking nasty, hostile troll, imposter. Their location is the dark side. They might be trying to negotiate something. They got multiple priorities. They're juggling a whole bunch of stuff. They're weighing their options. Their location is the dark side. Forgiveness. You're not giving them any small favors. They're a denialist. They're denying the existence, the truth, and validity of something despite the proof of strong evidence that it is real, true, or valid. They're a denialist. They denied that love is the answer. They're feral, they're wild, they have no morals, they have no ethics, they have no integrity, they have no ability to care about any other living thing. They're a denialist. They deny the rights of everybody around them. It's all about them. They're very materialistic and they need the outside world to validate them. Right now, they're in low energy and raw emotion because you're stable and secure. They could not unalive you. They could not take your body. They got caught up in a whirlwind. They're in a blind spot and they can't check in. There's no checking in. You are always in an inseparable union with the divine and they cannot check in. They're materialistic. They're shallow. Very shallow. Very, very shallow. This privilege, let's look it up so you can hear it because it's not flattering for sure. It goes right with this. Materialistic, you buy your way into happiness and you think wealth is a path to permanent fulfillment and well-being. Outside validation, your self-esteem depends on the approval of others and not from your own true feelings of self-worth. And privilege, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Did you manifest it or did you have advantages over others from different societal, racial, cultural, economic backgrounds that gave you a head start? They stole their way to the top. They tried to separate this King of Cups from his connection with the invisible realms, with Source. They tried to stuff him into shadows. They tried to feed him to a demon in the dark, and instead they wound up there. Jealous. Look, they can't take care of themselves. They're an imposter. They have no ability to take care of themselves. The only way they can get along is to meddle with others' lives and thoughts and ideas, and then to get them to become codependent, and then lead them into toxic relationships and practices. They're not welcome here anymore. They're really upset and hot-headed, freaking out, having emotional outbursts because everybody knows it. It's on podcast. Everybody's knowing it. Look, and you're not jealous of this person. You have nothing to be jealous of. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They need you codependent so that you will give them what they need. And they need you to hurt everybody around you so that you can bring that increase to them. And then praise them because they're the ones who made it happen for you. They're the ones who taught you. Okay, I'm throwing cards all over the place. Let's see. So they lacked planning. We got Two of Wands in the reverse. They fear the unknown. They're very vain. They're tired emotionally and energetically. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. They're very clingy. You're not offering any big favors. Nobody's giving them any big favors or small ones. They're very clingy. They overwhelm and suffocate others with their expansive demands. Jealous. They're vain and they're jealous of your love and what you build in love. They don't want to build in love with you. They just want you to build something and then they want to come in, pretend they like you, and then tear it all down and take it from you. Because they're lazy. And they just want to look pretty and have everybody tell them how brilliant they are. And you know what? That's what they can go do. It was all wishful thinking. You didn't do anything and you're leaving. You love yourself. You're honest with yourself. And this person is a hypocrite dominator. They're a dominating hypocrite. They say one thing and do the other, and then they demand that you do the one thing they said, right? So they say, do that. And they expect you to do that, but then they do the opposite of it. And they dominate you while they're expecting you to do the thing that they told you not to do, right? So anyway, you're a unicorn. You're this magical being. And they're very, very jealous of you. You didn't do anything. You did not do anything. They casted a whole bunch of illusions around you and you're leaving. You're this magical unicorn. You're all about love. You're all about truth. There's no deceit in you. There's no malice in you. These people are brutal and malicious and you're like, get out of here. You know, you're a hypocrite. You're a dominator hypocrite. And all you do is cause hardship for people. You're a black square. And you know what black square is? Look that up. Look up black square. What is black square? Let's check it out. Black square, I saw you. Apparently, you are only down for doing the bare minimum during an incredibly significant time to stand up and advocate for human rights. Drawing this card reminds you that your actions need to not be just performative. They must be based in real knowledge and include follow-through, both online and in real life. You don't have to be on the front lines, but at this point in history, you can't be silent either. This person did the bare minimum for the largest gain. You're shining a light on the hardship that they've been bringing to others. You're not anxiety. You're stable in this. You're cautious. Or maybe they're being cautious right now. These ones who are unfriendly and being shadow characters, or maybe you have been cautious. You're not anxious. You are settled. You're grounded. While these ones who were messing with you, trying to gain off of you, yeah. So they're in the shadows. They're these shadowy characters. They're very unfriendly. But you held yourself together. You might be being cautious, you know. You're not just gonna go out and do anything now. You're gonna, yeah, because you know, you're very aware of this vampire now. And there's a whole freaking lot of them out there. A whole freaking lot of vampiric, toxic people out there that were trained by this impostor dressed up as a King of Pentacles magician. Body jumper. This person is a body jumper. They're looking for an exit plan. They don't know how to take care of themselves. This teacher, imposter, dressed up as a King of Pentacles right now, is getting it. He's getting reciprocity. Look, tinfoil hat. Tinfoil hat. Ace of Swords reversed. So, they're brutal. They're lying brutally. And they're everything they worked for is crumbling. This third-party hoe bag, whatever you got going on here, these braggarts that were bragging about taking you down. Now they're accusing you. They're blaming you because everything is crumbling around them. Don't believe everything you think. Conspiracy theories are just that, theories. Do you have all the facts available to you, or just the ones that make your life easier? So these ones are accusing you. They're creating conspiracy theories. They're lying. Ace of Swords in the reverse. They're generating all kinds of fantasy storylines about you, because that's what they do. They're very triggered by you right now. This cult leader vampire. Because you're an oracle and you're an empath. So you feel and you hear and you see. You're connected. You're inseparable. You're in an inseparable love union with the divine. You're not a simp, or this simp wanted to be seen as a starseed. You're the starseed. You're the unicorn. This fashion witch wanted to be known as a legend, and they wanted to feed you to this shadow demon as a snack. But instead, you're getting your land back from this narcissist, this love bomber who was trauma bonding with people, causing toxic relationships, snatching bodies, red flag, danger, danger, go get effed. You might be an influencer. There might be somebody who is an influencer and they're spreading rumors about you. They're trying to create conspiracy theories with this tinfoil hat. They're bragging. They're accusing you. So you got accuse. There's an influencer out there that's a real bitch who's accusing you of their life crumbling. Ace of Swords reversed. They're accusing you because their life is falling apart. They were bragging about their infidelity, about destroying your love. So there's a person out there lying about you because you're a billionaire person. You could be well known throughout the universe or the multiverse. You know, your energy could be that big. Your love could be that potent. And these people are out there trying to slander you now. They're trying to put dirt on your name. They're trying to put dirt on your name because they couldn't win. They couldn't take you out. This troll couldn't take your body. And nobody's supporting them now. So they got to drum up dirt. They got to put dirt on your name. The other day there was a message, go through the woods, breadcrumb trail. So these ones are planting evidence. They're going places where you rarely go that may be somehow connected to you, and they're dropping evidence, or they're trying to frame you. They're trying to set you up in some way. Conspiracy theories, tinfoil hats, they're lying on you. They're blaming you, accusing you because their world is falling apart when the fact is that this is a dirty, rotten hoe bag who was trying to steal irreplaceable love and all that comes with it. And they failed. And so everything that they stole is going back to them. It's crumbling. It's going back to them. And it's not because this person did anything. It's because they lost. And now everything they stole is going back to its rightful owner. There's no blame. There's no accusations. They were bragging about their sexual preferences and habits and how toxic they could be to other people who were actually loving and shining and being, you know, friendly. And they're really mad because it's been announced. They're having energetic, hot-headed, emotional problems. They got caught being malicious. We're at 1 hour and 27 minutes. All right, so I'm going to cut this one off here. I hope that this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.